Go ahead and get started. On Wednesdays, we have a beautiful practice. It was started a number of years ago, I think just while we were in the pandemic, to have sort of a Zen practice on Wednesdays. And we've been studying various Zen teachers for a number of years, and we just read their books. And this book that we've decided to take up is the book Go Slowly, Breathe, and Smile. So this is the wisdom of Thich Nhat Hanh, who was a Vietnamese Buddhist monk. And he basically, single-handedly, really, brought the concept of mindfulness to the West. He was a monk from the age of 16, and during the Vietnam War, when he was in his early 40s, he really wanted to, he saw an opportunity to sort of break with the tradition, the monastic tradition that he was a part of, to actually go out and help his fellow Vietnamese people. And he was building homes and villages and creating safe spaces for people whose whole villages were destroyed during the war. And unbeknownst to him, and really quite unintentionally, he began this whole movement of socially engaged Buddhism. And he has been a prolific writer about peacefully being socially engaged. And so we have his wisdom, and I'd like to share a little bit of it. And friends, remember, one of the things that we can do for ourselves in terms of expressing self-care and self-kindness is we show up when we do, and we leave when we must. So if you are at all uncomfortable during our practice, if your nervous system is activated for whatever reason and you're more comfortable getting up and leaving, don't feel like you have to stay and push through. You can get up and leave and know that you do so with a blessing. And that goes for anybody online. Alrighty? Yeah, Christian, I see you. What, love? Oh, Karen, I got you. We are on, my friend. Let me get my glasses on. We are on page 138-39. Okay. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do before we get started here is I'm just going to invite our chime to sing. That way we can fully arrive to this practice, to this moment, this brand new, wholesome moment. You adding to the beauty of this moment. You adding to the wisdom of this moment, the compassion of this moment, the joy, the kindness, the peace of this moment. Thank you for bringing all of that and more to this community and to this moment. Breathing in. Breathing out. The first breathing meditation I ever learned from Thich Nhat Hanh goes like this. Breathing in, I calm my body. I mean, that alone is amazing to me. Just taking an intentional inhalation with all of your awareness. Just breathe in and know that that action will calm your body. Breathing in, calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. I had a bit of a rough morning, and it's really lovely to be able to smile. And even if you can only muster a half smile or even a smirky smile or an eye-rolling smile, it doesn't have to be a giddy, blissed out, full of happiness smile. Just maybe a little grin. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment. This is a wonderful moment. And you know, it really is. It's almost like I can suspend life outside of Soul Center, outside of this moment. Because what's happening out there in the world is out there in the world. And right now in this moment, I have gathered with all of you. I'm sitting comfortably. I'm warm. There are new friends here to get to know. It's quite a beautiful moment. Thank you. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, this is a wonderful moment. Thich Nhat Hanh writes, in true Zen fashion, the tears I shed yesterday have become rain. The tears I shed yesterday have become rain. He explains briefly, this is a line from the poem Message, written in Saigon in 1964 and printed in 1966 by the Fellowship of Reconciliation as a Christmas card. The poem ends, flowers that carry the marvelous smile of ineffability speak to me in silence. The message of love and understanding has indeed come to us. I really love how Thich Nhat Hanh said, the tears I shed yesterday are today's rain. But the tears I shed today, they're not yet rain, they're my tears of grief and sadness, fear and confusion, loss. And what if, in a generous act of really feeling my feelings, really allowing space for me to have my thoughts and to process with compassion, I don't have to act out, I don't have to resort to unskillful habit energy. I can just gently and quietly sit with my feelings and thoughts, taking good care. And maybe tomorrow, the tears I shed will be the refreshment and replenishment of rain. And what if, as Thich Nhat Hanh says, therein is the message of love and understanding? What if what if you are not only that message of love and understanding, but its messenger too? Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. I am a messenger of love and understanding in this moment. Friends, a gentle reminder for our theme this month of generosity, Dana, is we're exploring being generous in the way that we receive. And so today, regardless of your stories, or not regardless, let me say that differently, beside your stories of yourself, beside any regret, beside doubt and fear, beside any anger and frustration, resentment, beside any negativity you may be experiencing, can you create space to receive? I am a messenger of love and understanding. I am love and understanding. Exactly as you are. Fully embodied love, fully embodied understanding. They say this is Buddha nature. And we tap into it by tending to our soft, tender hearts. Tears today, rain tomorrow, and the flowers grow. Let's go ahead, friends, and end our practice with a dedication of merit. This is also a poem by Thich Nhat Hanh, and it is the Great Bell Chant, and its merit, its intention is to end suffering. And I played this on Friday at the very beginning of our month-long sojourn to exploring generosity, and I'll play it again, maybe even this Friday, because it's so sweet with the music and everything. But for now, I'll just read his words. May the sound of this bell penetrate deep into the cosmos. Even in the darkest spots, living beings are able to hear it clearly, so that all suffering in them cease. Understanding comes to the heart, and they transcend the path of sorrow and death. The universal Dharma door is already open. The sound of the rising tide is heard clearly. The miracle happens. A beautiful child appears in the heart of a lotus flower. One single drop of this compassionate water is enough to bring back the refreshing springs to our mountains and rivers. Listening to the bell, I feel the affliction in me begin to dissolve. My mind calm, my body relax, a smile is born on my lips. Following the sound of the bell, my breath brings me back to the safe island of mindfulness. And in the garden of my heart, the flowers of peace bloom beautifully. May the tears you shed today nourish and water the flowers in the garden of your hearts.